Thank you for logging on to this Norwell High School sports broadcast brought to you by WellsCountyVoice.com, a division of the Voice Enterprises. This broadcast wouldn't be possible without the support of our sponsors you hear throughout the game. So be sure to visit their businesses and use their services as often as possible. And tell them thanks for their support. We encourage you to go to the games and support your local team, but when you just can't make it, we're here for you. Now it's time for the pregame show on WellsCountyVoice.com.
On the campus of Norwell High School in Ossian, Indiana, welcome to another production of Norwell Knights Baseball on WellsCountyVoice.com. This afternoon, the number 7 Norwell Knights take on the Patriots of Heritage. Good afternoon, friends. This is Derek Decker bringing the action live from Norwell. My partner, Alex Howard, will be joining me shortly. We're moments away from the starting lineup, followed by the first pitch this afternoon as the plate meeting is underway between the umpires, head coach Andy McClain. The Knights coming off a 5-0 victory over Mississinawa on the road last night. Christian Bohata with a 2-hitter coming off a very nice performance. The Knights getting 2 in the third and 3 in the fifth following a solid defensive performance. Heritage comes into this one at 1-1, a 9-3 victory over Northside yesterday, followed a 8-6 loss to New Haven back a couple weeks ago. Both of these teams have faced some scheduling conflicts with the rain intervening and such. Norwell's got another game tomorrow coming up against Wawasee, 5:30 tomorrow evening, followed by 4 games next week, 2 on the road, 2 here at home, with a pretty tough schedule coming up next week. It'll be their toughest of the season so far with SAC opponents Snyder, Homestead, and Northside, with a game sandwiched in between there against Jay County out of the ACAC. The athletic director, Eric Morgan, will give you the starting lineups right now.
Norwell High School. Let's meet the starters for tonight's game before we get started. First, for the visitors from Heritage. Leading off, playing left field, Parker Tracy. Batting second at third base is Chase Luganbill. Batting third, your first baseman, Matt Saylor. Batting cleanup is the second baseman, Justin Hockemeyer. Batting fifth in right field, Blake Reimer. Batting in the sixth hole, the shortstop, Bobby Lomo. Batting seventh is the catcher, Joel Deakins. Batting eighth is the center fielder, Zach White. Batting ninth is your DH, Blake Rodenbeck. And your pitcher tonight is number 19, Andrew Frank. The the Patriots are coached by Mr. Dean Lehrman. Now let's meet the starters for your home team, the Norwell Knights. Batting leadoff, playing center field, number 2, Trevor Wilson. Batting second, playing second base, number 16, Garrett Wainwright. Batting third and doing the pitching tonight is number 1, Quentin Middleton. Batting cleanup, playing first base, number 34, Levi Long. In the 5 spot, doing the catching tonight is number 20, Colin Schwartz. Batting sixth and playing left field, number 11, Ian Clark. In right field tonight, batting seventh, number 4, Levi Leidig. Batting eighth and playing shortstop, number 5, Caleb Kohler. And batting ninth, playing third base tonight, number 6, Garrison Breggy. The Knights are coached by Mr. Andy McClain and Dave Goodmiller. Now tonight, if everybody would please rise and remove your caps as we honor America. And tonight we have the privilege of having Norwell High School students Lauren Johnson, Courtney Mader, and Carly Wilson to sing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming.
Lauren Johnson, Courtney Mader, and Carly Wilson. Great job, ladies, as we are just about set to go. Game time temperature conditions this afternoon, 56 degrees and a stiff east wind at 15 to 20 miles per hour, gusting to 25.
Alex Harold will throw out our first pitch. Let's see what you got, Alex.
My partner will be throwing out the first pitch right now.
Right at the knees, that'll be. Thanks, Alex.
It's always a strike here at Norwell, and he'll be joining me in just a few moments on assignment. He's got a break at Taylor. But Quentin Middleton will go.
Is Jimmy Craig from Boulder, Colorado. And behind the plate from Ypsilanti, Michigan is Justin York. Thanks for making the trip, boys.
So Quentin Middleton, the right-handed pitcher, will go today. Colin Schwartz behind the plate from left to right around the infield. Garrison Breggy at third. Caleb Kohler at short. Waybright at second and Long at first. Left to right in the outfield. Clark in left. Wilson in center. Leidig in right. Parker Tracy, Chase Luganbill, and Matt Saylor will bat for Heritage here in the first. Quentin's first start was negated after a good performance. Did not allow an earned run against South Adams in about a week and a half ago, Monday, as South Adams and Norwell was interrupted by lightning, and that game has still not been completed. But after last night, Christian performing very well on the road down in Gas City, as I'm joined now by my partner, Alex Howard.
Hello.
By the way, nice first pitch, right
Thanks.
at the knees, as it's always a strike.
Yeah, always.
But you're seeing the game from a different perspective this evening.
Yeah, for sure. It's weird watching it from this angle.
Well, Schwartz throws to second. We are ready for action this afternoon. We're going to get underway just a couple of minutes late. Parker Tracy will bat for Heritage. Parker, a 6'1" freshman. Still without the benefit of a hit this afternoon, coming into this one 0 for 5 on the season. And Middleton winds and fires, and we are underway at 5:32 this afternoon. First pitch ball to Mr. Tracy, as Middleton looking to follow up that performance last Monday that did not count. Swing and a miss, and we're even at 1-1. Fouled straight back to the screen. Count goes to 1-2 as Middleton works ahead of Tracy.
He's definitely got a good tempo going right now. He's trying to get into rhythm.
Yeah, several Norwell starters work with good pace, notably Middleton and Bo had a breaking pitch, just missed outside, and even again at 2-2. Going to get a lot of nice break. Not a lot of deep balls probably this afternoon with that wind coming in from right field. 2-2's a cut and a miss, and the first strikeout of the afternoon goes to Middleton, one gone here in the first. And that will bring Chase Luganbill to the plate. 1 for 2 on the season in a couple of games. Scored a run. He's got an RBI to his credit. Over but low, and it's 1-0 to Luganbill. We're glad you joined us this afternoon. It's a 5:30 start, same as yesterday, or same as tomorrow, should say, as Wawasee makes a long drive from Syracuse. One is a called strike at the hollow of the knees, and it's 1-2. Middleton works well with the fastball, is able to hit his spots, throws a lot of strikes, and that one's just a shade high. Two-two pitch, breaking ball, grounded softly towards third. It's going to bounce foul. Middleton has a reputation of low pitch innings as he's able to work very efficiently. Not a ton of strikeouts for the senior last year, but was able to get a lot of ground balls and work well on the mound for the righty. 2-2 is called. Strike 3 on a delayed call, and it's the second strikeout of the contest for Middleton. 2 gone here in the first.
That was a great pitch. Down low. Made the umpire call it. Batter caught looking.
So here is senior Matt Saylor, stands at 5'10", 210. 5'10" might be generous, as first pitch misses low. Saylor, the first baseman this afternoon for the Patriots. Just low, 2-0. Now to Matt. There's a called strike just above the belt on the breaking pitch. Last night was sunny, about the same temperature, but it felt a lot warmer with almost no breeze and just a couple clouds in the sky. This afternoon it's mainly overcast and an April breeze. Grounded towards third. That's going to roll just foul. Brady had a beat on it, but it will take the count to 2-2. Middleton took a long look at the sign that time, and Saylor elects to call time and step out for a moment. And now we're ready for the 2-2. Missed it high, and the count runs full. Saylor has seen 6 pitches. Quality at bat for him. Payoff pitch. Called strike 3, just below the knees, and Quentin Middleton strikes out the side in the first. For Heritage in the top, there was no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We go to the bottom of the first. The Knights coming to bat on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
TW Fable, a modern American restaurant, is now open at Timber Ridge Golf Course, 2330 East, 250 North in Bluffton, and it's bigger and better than ever. You can enjoy the same fine dining experience Tuesday through Thursday, 5 to 9, Friday and Saturday, 5 to 10. Reservations are recommended by calling 260-353-1360. Everyone is welcome at TW Fable.
At Adams Memorial Hospital, we care for the things that mean the most to you, your health, your family, and your community. Compassion is just as important to us as being accredited, or our Follow My Health online patient portal, or having top-of-the-line medical technology. Because at Adams Memorial Hospital, exceptional care means listening a little longer, a hug, or a kind gesture from a nurse. Compassion and medical expertise. That's Adams Memorial Hospital. Exceptional care close to you.
And welcome back to Norwell. We're going to the home half of the first. Wilson, Wainwright, Middleton will bat for the Knights. Heritage in the field. Andrew Frank, the starter for the Patriots. Big righty, wears number 19. Stands at 6'3", 176. Joel Deakins will do the catching behind the plate today. Left to right on the infield, Chase Luganbill at third. Bobby Lomo at short. Justin Hockemeyer at second. Matt Saylor at first. In the outfield, Parker Tracy, Zach White, Blake Reimer. For the Patriots, Dean Lehrman, the coacher of Heritage. And, of course, the Knights coming into this one, we mentioned in the intro, at number 7 in Class 3A. As the Knights try to work up the ladder again. They finished, I believe, in the top 5 last year before a sectional loss to Belmont. Trevor Wilson steps in. Bats from the right side. Had a tough night at the plate last night, 0 for 5. And the first pitch is a called strike. Boy, the bottom of the zone is pretty wide this evening, so...
I was ready to mark that a ball on the scorebook here.
Yeah, that's low, but That looked pretty close as well, and the count instead goes to 1-1. Knights had 8 hits on offense last night. That's a 59-footer, 2-1. Dave Goodmiller back at first this afternoon after missing last night's game. 2-1. Fouled off Wilson, and it'll go to 2-2 as Trevor's still in the box when it hit him. Heritage, of course, lost their starting pitcher, their star pitcher, number 1, Andrew Solfrank. Oh, that pitch is smoked into right center field. That's going to get down to the base hit, and that is going to be cut off by Zach White in center. Wilson's going to try to stretch it to 2, and he is in there. The ball skipped away from the shortstop, Lomo, and Trevor Wilson is in there with a leadoff double.
Was that Jimmy Craig that took a spill? They're trying to call that play at second. Took a spill in between first and the pitcher's mound there.
Well, we're going to have to give that a double, as that was a close play at second, but ball dropped by Lomo, and Wilson with aggressive base running to start this one. So here's Waybright. It's a real nice start to 2017 campaign. Junior didn't see a lot of at-bats last year, but has already performed up to standard in the middle infield. Works well with Kohler. He's got good chemistry. There's a called strike. Waybright pulled back the bunt.
Yeah, Garrett's one of those guys that's just going to continue to get stronger, continue to get better, work on his game, and he's gonna be good as a senior for sure.
Saylor is way in on the infield grass down at first. That pitch was low. Wilson's got a huge jump out at second, but he'll have to retreat. Joel Deakins did a nice job behind the plate last year for the Patriots, working as a junior. Waybright squared to bunt early, now pulls back. The pitch was low. Garrett's a guy that likes to square around and bunt, show bunt a lot. Two-one pitch. Missed it low, 3-1. And there is ball 4 as Frank tried to get the call at the bottom of the zone and doesn't this time. And 2 men are aboard with nobody out here in the bottom of the first for the Knights. So here is Quentin Middleton, the starting pitcher this afternoon, a 18-pitch first. First pitch fouled back on fastball that was at the letters. A lot of Major League Baseball action really getting into full swing here in the second week of the season. A couple of teams not really expected to get out to good starts did so far. Of course, the Reds in the NL Central, the Tigers in the AL Central suffered a defeat today to the Twins, 11-6, I believe. 1-1 pitch is called strike 2. Good pitch that time by Frank, and had Middleton froze. Waiting on deck is Levi Long. Schwartz in the hole for the Knights. Should either reach. 1-2. Ground ball sent towards third, and he's going to chase Wilson to the bag, and he's going to beat him by half a step. Wilson in there diving head first, but he's not going to be able to beat him. And that'll be a fielder's choice, allowing Middleton to reach. 1 gone.
Good hustle there by Trev. Made it closer than I think the third baseman thought.
Yeah, he was a little lackadaisical.
For sure.
There's a called strike to Levi Long to lead off the at-bat. Back pick to second. Sends Waybright in with a head-first slide. There goes the runners. It's a double steal. The throw to third is not in time. It goes into left field. Waybright is going to score. It's the first error of the game after a stolen base, and the Knights take a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the first. Here at Waybright. And Quentin Middleton had the double steal on. The pitch was a ball.
I believe it was a strike.
Well, whatever the case may be, Long's still at the plate. There's a ball.
One, two.
Okay, 1-2 is the count, so that was a strike on the stolen base, followed by the error. E2. Ground ball bloop to third. Throw to first is in time to retire Long by half a step. Taking third on the play is Middleton. And there are two gone. And that will bring Colin Shorts to the plate, who has already had a really nice couple outings. 3-run homer, that is, and 6 RBIs against Southern Wells last Friday. Grounded foul. Schwartz ahead of that one. Even at a ball and a strike. Knights looking to gain some momentum going into tomorrow, followed by a 4-game, 5-day stretch next week. Breaking pitch in there for a strike call. As mentioned a few minutes ago, 3 tough SAC opponents in Snyder, Homestead, and Northside next week. 1-2 misses low, and Schwartz thought about it, but is able to hold. Jay County on Tuesday. 2 games at home, 2 on the road, so 2 trips to Fort Wayne next week for the Voice crew. 2-2 pitch in the dirt, blocked nicely by Deacons to keep it in front of him, and it'll force Middleton to hold it at third. And the count goes full. Frank comes set and delivers the full count pitch. It's flown foul. It was struck well, but it's out of play. Three-two. Breaking pitch, missed it high, and Deacons tried to get the call, but he couldn't. And Schwartz takes a 7-pitch walk to put runners on the corners. He's going to be courtesy ran for by Tyler Skiles, who did not get the start today. And that will bring Ian Clark to the plate, the junior. It's a junior-heavy ball club, as we've talked about a couple of times. A lot of junior talent. And mixing well with the experienced seniors. Should be a good group. Skiles is going to run on the first pitch. The throw is not a good one. But it was scooped up by the shortstop Lomo and kept on the infield. So stolen base for Skiles. The pitch was a strike, but now 2 RBI opportunities out there for Clark. That's low. Deacons has done good work so far, keeping things in front of him. Just the 1 run on the 1 error. 1 hit in the inning for Norwell. Oh, that one squirts through Deacons, and that's going to allow a run to score. That was going to go down as a wild pitch. Skiles a wide turnaround third, but he'll hold. And it's 2-0. Well, that one just kind of got through him, and one that should have been blocked by Deacons. Not a terrible pitch, but it was in the dirt, and when he's missed low for the most part so far. So the count is 2-1 on Ian. And the pitch. Fouled back out of play. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runs in the inning for the Knights, and a runner on third. And there's a wave and a miss for strike 3, and the side is retired. To the second we go. In the bottom of the first, Norwell comes up with 2 runs on 1 hit. There was 1 error, and they leave 1. To the second, you're listening to Norwell Knights Baseball on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Located in Fort Wayne, Indiana, the University of St. Francis is a private Catholic university enrolling 2,300 students in majors ranging from the liberal arts to the creative arts to the health services. Small class sizes, personal attention, and the freedom to explore your options. A USF education has a lot to offer. Visit their beautiful campus and see for yourself how you can be a part of the University of St. Francis. Visit usf.edu to learn more about the University of St. Francis.
This is Dan and Jane with Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton.
We want to remind everyone that we do in-house repair with our specialty being restoration and resetting.
Jewelry that is worn frequently over the years usually needs some TLC, prong retipping, resetting, or sizing.
It's so much fun to see the customer's reaction when they see their jewelry looking almost brand new.
Or maybe it's time for a new style. Choose from all styles of settings or let us design one just for you.
Daniel's Jewelers, North Main Street, Bluffton, where personal attention and trust become part of the memory.
And welcome back to Norwell. We're entering the top of the second. A 18-pitch first for Middleton, 7 balls, 11 strikes. A 30-pitch first for Frank. Not a good ball-strike ratio at 14-16. And it'll be Hockemeyer, Reimer, and Lomo, 4, 5, 6. Middle of the order for Heritage in the second. So here's a second baseman, the senior Hockemeyer, 2 for 8 on the year. Bats from the right side. Grounded towards second base. Routine play for Waybright, and he will flip to first for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 gone in the second. And that'll bring up Blake Reimer to the plate. Bats from the left side, 31, the right fielder. Reimer, 429, 3 for 7 on the year. And there's a called strike at the bottom of the knees. Heritage in road dark navy blue with red trim and red across the back. White numbers with red trim and very dark gray pants. Just missed, a ball and a strike. Norwell in their home whites, predominantly white, blue trim, blue letters, blue numbers, white caps, a blue N, and a navy blue bill. Wave and a miss for strike 2. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and 2 gone now here in the second, and Middleton has effectively made his way through the top half of Heritage's lineup without a blemish. Really long, drawn-out swing that time for Reimer, and here is Bobby Lomo, the shortstop. Where's number 8? Called strike. And Middleton doing a nice job of pounding the zone on the first pitch to this point. Swing and a miss for strike 2. That pitch was in the dirt, but he got him to offer anyway. Got a chance to get a really efficient inning here. 0-2. Grounded right back at the mound, and a nice glove. Middleton flashes the leather to end the second. Zeros across the board for Heritage in the top. Let's go to the bottom. Knights leading 2-0.
Troxel Equipment offers a full line of John Deere equipment. Troxel Equipment features a large inventory of all makes and models of pre-owned equipment that has been well maintained and ready for service. Most of Troxel's pre-owned equipment was traded in from owner-operators. Be sure to ask about our certified pre-owned units. Troxel Equipment has the ability to customize your financing, lease, or installment contracts to meet your cash flow needs. Visit any of our 3 locations in Bluffton, Huntington, or Wabash, or check out our website for our inventory of new and pre-owned equipment. Troxel Equipment, the dealership you can trust.
Welcome to the new Heidi Automotive Group. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility. Now you can shop for a new Chevrolet, Buick, Dodge, Ram, Jeep, or Chrysler at the same location right here in Bluffton, Indiana. We have a huge selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and crossovers. We focus on quality, and that is why we certify our pre-owned inventory so you get more warranty, free maintenance, and peace of mind. Don't worry about your credit. We have financing options for everyone. Heidi Automotive Group, a new look, but old-fashioned integrity.
Yeah, welcome back to Norwell. Derek Decker, Alex Howard on the call this afternoon. And Bo Morgan on the scoreboard this afternoon as well. For the second time this year. Does a great job. Was mentioned by Greg Van Meter in the first broadcast of the year. And I know he appreciates that. Yeah, there's a clown standing behind me. Levi Leidig will lead off the second for the Knights, followed by Caleb Kohler, Garrison Brady.
If you're looking for some good ice cream, go to Zesto's opening day today.
Nice
I
plug.
hear from Bruce Giles, who's trying to distract us back here.
Well, he is a walking advertisement. And the first pitch misses in the dirt for a ball to the batter, Leidig, getting his first start of the season in right field. Unbelievable. Frank certainly does not work with the pace that Middleton does, so the home half of the innings will last a little bit longer. There's a called strike. Middleton with a real nice 9-pitch inning. Actually, 10-pitch inning to bring him to a total of 26. That ball smoked into right field down the line. That's going to be a base hit for Leidig to lead off the second. And the leadoff man is aboard for the Knights for Caleb Kohler. Second hit of the afternoon for Norwell. Caleb has been up and down. He got a lot of at-bats last year, but has certainly improved over the last part of last season and early this year. Called strike to lead off the at-bat. As mentioned earlier, he's got good chemistry with Waybright up the middle. Two juniors work together nicely.
Deacons was trying to backpick Leidig there.
Yeah, ball popped out of his glove. Never got a chance to fire to first. There goes the runner. Pitch was low, and he's in there easily. Frank has not shown the ability to hold on any runners so far this afternoon. Brief moment of stoppage.
Deacon's holding his arm.
Yeah, he's
Throwing
kind
on
of...
him.
Holding on to that right arm, the throwing arm. Not sure if he hit it on something as he popped up to throw to second or what the deal was, but we are going to have a short break in the action, so we'll take it along with them. Be right back after these words from Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric.
Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric strives to be your total service provider. Their licensed technicians can handle all of your electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling needs, and now offers duct cleaning. No job is too small or too large for their service professionals. From electrical repairs, water heater replacements, sewer and drain cleaning, well repair, and remodel jobs. Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric, located behind Lowe's on Commerce Drive in Bluffton, 888-824-3332. That's 824-3332.
And welcome back to Norwell. We're already going to have a new catcher as he was replaced pretty quickly. And we'll have to figure that who that is. I think it might be number 10. Yeah, that's what we're going to call him. We're going to call him Evan Whitman. As the new, yep, that's what it is, number 10, I believe. New catcher for Heritage. So Deacons goes out early. The count is 1-1 on Kohler. And that one's in the dirt to run the count to 2-1. Struggling at times to find the zone has been Frank, the starter for the Patriots. Leidig might be a threat to steal third here. Already saw it done once. He squares to bunt, gets down a good one. That's going to sit just foul, as thought it might sit on the line, but it is going to roll foul, picked up by the new catcher Whitman, and that'll force Leidig to return to second and Kohler to the plate with the 2-2 count.
Just caught that downhill slope on the other side of the line. Causes to roll foul.
Frank takes a long look and finally comes set to deliver the 2-2. And there's a swing and a miss and strikeout number 1 of the second inning. Here is Garrison Breggy, the third baseman. Had a couple of hits last night. One to left, one to straightaway center. And a back pick to second. It's not a quick move, and Leidig had plenty of time to return. 30 minutes into this one, bottom of the second, one gone, 2-0 Knights, and runner in scoring position for the batter, Breggy. That was in the eye line of Breggy for a ball. (1-0), and Breggy's going to take that one right off the thigh, and that will allow him to reach, and it'll put 2 men aboard with 1 out. Here comes the top of the Norwell order in Trevor Wilson. Doubled in his first at-bat to shallow right. He's got an RBI opportunity here. Waybright waits on deck, and Middleton in the hole for the Knights. There's a called strike on a breaking pitch at the belt. There goes the runner to third, and he's going to have it stolen without a throw. Breggy's going to hold it first, so it'll put runners on the corners. And Coach McLean not pleased with the fact Breggy holding there and not taking the stolen base. Pitch was outside the zone. Another long look for Frank. And finally, time is called. Wilson not liking the fact that Frank taking a long stare in, followed by a long set. Brady might run on the 1-1 pitch. And this time he steps off. Evan Whitman's going to jog out to have a word with Mr. Frank, as they are not on the same page communication-wise. So the Knights have built an early 2-0 lead. They're threatening here again in the bottom of the second. Finally, Frank's going to deliver a pitch, and it's going to be a strike right at the knees. And the count goes to 1-2. Coach McLean not happy again.
I think Garrison's supposed to be on the move.
And this time he finally does move. 1-2 blocked by Whitman. Keeps it in front of him, but Brege's going to take second. Two and two. Popped up on the infield. Right side, foul territory, and it will fall harmlessly out of play. And Wilson stays alive. Seen 5 pitches in the at-bat. .57-footer. And we've mentioned it a couple times. When Frank's missed, it's been in the dirt.
Was that 46 pitches already?
That's 46. 22 balls, 24 strikes. Not a good ratio. And the payoff pitch is low and in. Wilson takes a 7-pitch walk to load the bases with just 1 out here in the second. So here's Waybright. He's got a bases-loaded opportunity, really a golden opportunity for the junior. He walked in his first plate appearance, and he watches a first-pitch ball. Good chance for Garrett to get some early season RBIs. Low again. Well, to be fair, Whitman's done a nice job after coming in unforeseen circumstances. And that one gets away from him. And that's going to have to be a passed ball because that one was right off his glove. And it will allow Leidig to score from third. The count goes to 3-0, and the lead goes to 3-0 for Norwell. Just not able to get a lot of glove. Went right off the edge that time on a pitch that was high and tight. But that run might have scored anyway. It's a 3-0 count here on Waybright. Ooh, he's going to have the green light, and it gets through Luganbill at third. 1 run is going to score, and Wilson will stop at third. Yeah, I'm going to have to go with E5. No RBI for Waybright. But the run scores anyway. And Wilson takes third on the play. Waybright had the green light on 3-0. Not something you see too often. Pick throw to first will send Waybright back in with a head-first slide. Middleton, the batter, reached on a fielder's choice to the third baseman back in the first. Another pickoff attempt, trying to hold the runner. But Waybright more than likely is going to be on the move here anyway. There goes Waybright. He's going to be in there easily. Throw goes to second anyway. And it's a stolen base for Waybright. Pitch was up and away. So now more balls and strikes for Frank. Something you never want to see as a starter. 1-0 in the dirt. Sitting beginning to drag a little bit. 4 runs across for the Knights. 2 in the first, 2 in the second, and still threatening. Low ball 3. Long waits on deck for the Knights. We'll see if Quinton gets the green light. Yeah, that's going to be off the plate and into the chest of Whitman, and that'll be ball 4. A 4-pitch walk to load the bases again. This will warrant a pitching visit. We'll take a break after these words and return. Norwell leading 4-0, bases loaded, 1 out in the second.
At First Bank of Bern, we believe in the American dream of owning a home. Having a space you can call your own. In fact, we've helped people realize that dream for over 125 years. Whether you're looking to buy your first home, refinance an existing loan, or move into something a little bigger, we believe our lending experts have the local knowledge and experience to help make your dream a reality. Apply online at firstbankofbern.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And welcome back to Norwell. Base is still loaded for the Knights. No pitching change this time. Coach Lehrman electing to leave Frank on the mound to face Levi Long, who's got some real power and can bust this thing open early.
No activity in the pen for the Patriots either.
First pitch is low, and he continues to not be able to make it to the plate. One-0 pitch, fouled straight back. Long just a little bit tardy, as Frank tried to throw a fastball by him that time. There is some action in the Norwell bullpen.
Quinton just staying warm, it looks like.
Yep. Could be a long inning here for the Knights if they continue to get good at bats, and that one misses again. And Frank's pitch count starting to mount early here. He's got 58 already with 1 out in the second. Foul tip into the glove for strike 2. If he's able to get a strikeout here, he'll have a chance at limiting the damage in the second inning, keeping this game in reach for Heritage. 2-2. Breaking ball is smacked towards the shortstop. It's going to be deep in the hole. It's an infield single for Long, and a run will come in to score, and the Knights take a 5-0 lead. Now, Lomo didn't get a good field on it anyway, or a good grip, but it wouldn't matter, as that was far too deep in the hole. He was playing up the middle for the double play ball. And that will send Colin Shorts to the plate. He walked in his first at-bat. That ball flown into right. It's going to be way foul. Breaking ball smacked into left, a base hit. 1 run will come around to score. Middleton taking actually that's Bohada out there as the courtesy runner. He's going to score. 2 runs are in. Throw to third is late as Levi Long takes third. Schwartz takes second on the throw, and it's a 7-0 lead for the Knights. So a 2 RBI single for Colin Schwartz. He took second on the throw. And now the courtesy runner is Tyler Skiles, the junior, out at second base. Second time already today. He's gotten some action on the base paths. Laid down a real nice bunt yesterday for a single. There's a ground ball. Infield in. And he's going to have to look the runners back. A nice play by Hockemeyer to throw out Ian Clark and hold the runners. 2 gone. So Clark is out 4-3. And here is Levi Leidig for the Knights. Singled to right in his first at bat in the first. That ball lifted into right center field. It's down for a base hit. 1 run will score. Skiles being waved around. Reimer didn't get a good handle on it. 2 runs are in, and it's a 9-0 lead. A 2 RBI single for Levi Leidig. And the Knights have really blown this thing open here in the second. Just about the same place as last time for Leidig. And the first pitch misses for a ball. Anything that's been in the zone, Knights hitters have tagged. They've got 5 hits so far. Leidig making real nice day of his first varsity start. Called strike on the inner corner. Grounded sharply towards third and past a diving Luganbill into left field. And it's a base hit for Caleb Kohler. Leidig stops at second. 2 men are aboard again with 2 out here in the second. Here is Breggy, hit by a pitch right off the thigh. It was a breaking ball, though, so it didn't hurt too much. There's a called strike on the first pitch. Knights hitters have been hitting well for the most part through 2+ games. 8 hits last night. 17 against Southern Wells. That's into foul territory. That's going to be over the dugout and out on the road. 0-2 to Breggy. And that's really what this team was expected to do, was hit the baseball. Offense expected to carry them. If they're able to develop a nice pitching staff and good defense, this team will be primed for a postseason run. 0-2 pitch. Lifted into shallow right. It's down for a base hit. Leidig being waved around. He is going to score. The throw comes, and it's cut off by the pitcher, and it's a 10-0 Norwell lead. A lot of 2-out action for the Knights here in the bottom of the second.
It's a good piece of hitting by Garrison. Just lifted up into right field. Scores 2.
Yeah, a real nice piece of hitting is right for Breggy, and Leidig scoring on the play. Kohler taking third. And that will turn over the lineup card again. Here's Trevor Wilson for his third at bat of the day. We're only in the second. Doubled and walked. There's a balk. And I think Frank didn't stop, and I think that's what the call is. Jimmy Craig making the call from the bases, and that's going to make it 11-0. So the inning continues for the Knights. It was looking like Heritage might get out of it with allowing only 2, and they've now allowed 9. So the first pitch to the batter misses low for a ball, and the count is 1-0 on Wilson. Trevor could get another RBI right here. Would be his first of the day. Outside, 2-0. We'll see if Heritage makes a pitching change or just lets it ride, as this game probably already out of reach for the Patriots, and their schedule really starts filling up. They've got 2 coming up on Saturday. Popped up shallow right, drifting back the second baseman Hockemeyer, and instead coming on is the right fielder Reimer to make the grab and end the inning. For the Knights, in the bottom of the second, they get 9 runs on 6 hits. There was a Heritage error, and they leave 1. We go to the third. The score reads Norwell 11, Heritage nothing on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
Costly misconceptions about collision repair. Brought to you by Lauren's Body Shop.
The insurance company is responsible for selecting the shop to repair your vehicle.
False. Insurance agents and adjusters have no authority in telling you where to have your vehicle repaired. It's your investment and responsibility to select a competent collision repair facility.
In business since 1951, Lauren's Body Shop on East Dustman Road specializes in insurance collision repair, offers free estimates, and an outstanding limited lifetime warranty. Visit lawrensbodyshop.com.
Introducing Pizza Hut's first $5 flavor menu. Just $5 each when you order 2 or more. Say yes to a medium one-topping pizza. Yes to Wing Street Wings. Yes to new stuffed garlic knots. And much more. It's easy to say yes to our first ever $5 flavor menu. Only at Pizza Hut.
The $5 flavor menu is now available from your local Pizza Hut on North Main Street in Bluffton. To place an order, call 824-5701 or order online at pizzahut.com.
Yeah, welcome back to Norwell, and Alex and I just talking about at the break that the pitch count really factoring into high school baseball now at this point, as Heritage does get some action down there, but pitch count is limited now in high school baseball across the nation in a sweeping reform made by the NFHS in the offseason, and each state was allowed to create their own pitching rules. Indiana electing to go, can't throw more than 120. Middleton has worked really well, an 8-pitch second, followed an 18-pitch first, 26 total, and the first pitch to Joel Deakins. Actually, that's the new catcher in the game. It's Evan Whitman, misses low. There's a swing and a miss for a strike. Deakins exited in the bottom half of the second early after coming up a little gimpy after a throw to second. There's called strike 2. Breaking pitch, flown into shallow near the first base side, and Levi Long will cruise over to make the play. 1 gone here in the third.
Easy pop out for Levi Long with the wind blowing in, heading back towards home plate.
Yeah, any fly ball hit to right today is going to be held up, and Heritage has not made solid contact all the way throughout the lineup. Here's Zach White, 1 for 6 coming in on the season. First pitch misses. No runners have reached yet for Heritage. 11 runs on 7 hits for the Knights. That ball is smoked into center field, but again, the wind holding that one up just a little bit, and Zach White is out after Wilson makes the grab. 2 gone. And here is the bottom of the Heritage order, and Blake Rodenbeck, 0 for 3. Check swing, strike anyway. Rodenbeck listed as a 5'9", 208-pound senior. Andrew Frank has 73 pitches through 2. And that one was just off the plate inside. 2-1. 35 balls, 38 strikes, the breakdown for Andrew. 2-1, grounded softly. It's a little tapper towards Waybright. He will scoop and throw to retire Rodenbeck, and it's another 1-2-3 inning for Middleton. We go to the bottom of the third. Norwell 11, Heritage nothing on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
Yeah, welcome back to Norwell. We'll try to sort out some defensive changes. The new pitcher for the Patriots is Chase Luganbill, so you can close the book on the starter, Frank. Luganbill moves over from third. Over at third is the DH Rodenbeck. So that should make everything okay as the starter exits as a sub. Doesn't look like there's any other defensive changes that we can see. And Garrett Waybright will lead off the third inning for the Knights, followed by Middleton and Long. They'll all be batting for the third time already here in the bottom of the third. They got 9 in the previous inning. Middleton has now thrown 35 through 3 in a very efficient performance so far. Perfect through 3. He's made it through the lineup once. And here is Waybright stepping in, 0 for 1. But he's reached twice, reached on a walk and an error. And the first pitch is a called strike at the belt. Low and away, but Luganbill already looks to work with a little bit more pace than the starter. Chase, just a freshman. Outside 2-1. He is listed at 5'10", 150. And that might again be a little generous. 2-1, foul tipped into the glove for strike 2. Actually, I can tell you for a fact, that's probably a couple inches too much. As Waybright's taller and he's not 5'10". 2-2 the count and the pitch. Called strike 3. Waybright watches a breaking pitch on the outside corner for the first out of the third. Good spot that time for Luganbill, and Waybright just kind of froze. Here is Middleton. Reached on a fielder's choice and a walk. 0 for 1.
Luganbill is definitely working with more pace than Frank was.
Yeah, and he's got definitely some time to develop over his high school career, as he's probably only 14 or 15 years old. As that one's fouled away. But not a lot of zip on the fastball yet. 1-1 pitch, fouled back to the screen. And that ball grounded sharply towards the hole at short. Lomo is able to stay on his feet and keep it on the infield, but it's an infield single for Middleton. One out single at that, and a man is aboard here in the third for the Knights, and a courtesy runner is going to be Christian Bohata. Talked about him in the pregame this afternoon. A really nice two-hit performance shutout last night on the mound for the Knights. Only 89 pitches. And Luganville will check on Bohata with a toss to first. Levi Long, 1 for 2, a ground out to the pitcher and a single. And he watches a first pitch ball in the dirt. A lot of misses low for Heritage pitching today. Not only for the starter, but now also Luganville joining in on the action. Called strike. Well, that's just kind of sitting up there for long to hit, and
yeah,
somebody's going to get a hold of one. But the reality is, most likely nothing's going out of here today with a pretty strong wind blowing in.
No, not with this wind.
1-1 is lifted to left, but it's going to be foul and into the Norwell bullpen. Ball and 2 strikes to Levi. Bohata leads away from first. Not a very big lead. Luganville comes set and delivers. Missed it high, 2-2. Schwartz waits to hit next. And Luganville will check on the runner. We have eclipsed the 60-minute mark in this afternoon's contest. And we are only in the bottom of the third. That ball flown towards right, towards the line. Giving chase is Reimer, and it's going to fall foul. Still kind of obstructed from right field here at our ground level perch at Norwell. Had a really nice vantage point last night at Mississinawa, right behind the plate. Well elevated off the ground. 2-2. Grounded foul. And Long stays alive. He's seen 6 pitches. Middleton looks to return to work tomorrow for the Knights. You'll see Cole Lewison start, probably Caden Mann in the later innings. Both of them look to get work. It's a 55-footer blocked by Whitman to hold Bohata. And the count goes full. Of course, the Knights taking on the Warriors of Wawasee, who have proven that they can put up some runs no matter the opponent. Scored 55 runs combined in their first 2 games. Popped up into shallow right center. Reimer now drifting towards the line. The wind playing with that one a little bit, and he makes the grab for the second out. And here is Colin Schwartz, 1 for 1, walk and a single to left. Breaking pitch in there just below the numbers for a called strike. That ball lifted into left, not deep, playable for Tracy. It's going to blow him towards the left field line, but he will make the grab to retire the side. The Knights come up with a hit. They leave 1. We go to the 4th. Knights leading 11-0 on the Voice Sports Network.
Aussie and Do It Best Hardware is your one-stop shop for all your home repair needs, featuring Valspar paints. They have propane refill, screen repair, and a complete rental center, along with a large selection of home improvement items, from electrical and plumbing supplies down to the nuts and bolts you need. Summer has been beautiful this year, but it's time to start thinking about the fall projects that need done around the house. Visit Aussie and Do It Best on Hirely Drive, just off Highway 1 in Ossian.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
Yeah, welcome back to Norwell. We're through 3. The Knights have an 11-0 lead. As Quentin Middleton back out there for his 4th inning of work, 35 pitches through 3, 11 balls, 24 strikes. Chase Luganbill now with 19 pitches through an inning and 2/3. So not a lot of pitches for him, as the Knights have made solid contact, but not able to get anything other than one hit. It'll be the top of the order. Keep in mind, Middleton is still perfect. Tracy Luganbill Saylor for the Patriots. Tomorrow the Knights play on Good Friday, something that doesn't happen too often. But no school tomorrow. And a 5:30 start. Here's Park Tracy. Swing and a miss. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. That one is ripped down the right field line, but it's going to be foul. Here's the 2-strike pitch. Up and away, changing the eye level of Tracy. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Another strikeout for Mr. Middleton, and that is his 5th of the afternoon for the first out of the 4th. Second strikeout for Tracy. Here's Chase Luganbill, the new pitcher. Struck out looking in his first at bat after Middleton struck out the side in the first. Just missed. Grounded foul. Even the count at 1-1. Of course, several teams in the area have numerous more games in than either of these two teams, only 2 apiece. But several schools in the Fort Wayne area were able to play before spring break, which was a week later than Norwell's. Already a no-hitter in the area. Max Minnick of Leo. Ground ball sent towards second. Waybright fields it cleanly and throws to first to retire Luganbill 4-3. 2 gone.
Quentin's still very efficient. Still got great pace. Really just controlling the game.
Yeah, he's been in control the entire time. Heritage has still not made solid contact. And here's Matt Saylor, the first baseman, struck out looking in the first. Watches the first pitch ball high. The 1-0. Breaking ball just low, 2-0. Middleton has not fallen behind very many batters at all today. And there's ball 3. Matt Saylor looking to be the first base runner of the afternoon for Heritage. And there's called strike. Inside half. Good pitch on 3-0. It's a get-me-over fastball. 3-1. Fouled towards first. And it's now a full count. It's got a chance to work out of this 4th inning, and the Knights will go ahead again. Payoff pitch. Boy, that was in his eyes, but it's popped up into shallow left. Clark will drift over to make the grab, and Middleton's perfect game stays alive thanks to Saylor's choice of taking a whack at that one. Zeros across the board in the top. We go to the bottom. Knights leading 11-0 on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Bluffton Tire, you know where they're located. Across the street from Bummy's, right at the entrance to the 4-H park, has been serving Wells County for over 50 years. Bluffton Tire needs to be the first stop for brakes, struts, front-end alignment, and offers over 20 different brands of tires. Stop by and see Carrie Jennis today or visit online at BlufftonTire.com for online specials and coupons. Bluffton Tire is open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon.
Hi, this is Carrie Jennis at Bluffton Tire, and we'll keep you going.
Every team knows that the three-point play can be a winning move. That's why State Farm and me, Kevin Beatty, and my team are here to help you go for 3 by combining your home, auto, and life insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score savings by combining your home, auto, and life. It's just another way we're here to help things go right. So call me, State Farm agent Kevin Beatty, at 824-1928 or in Bern at 589-2077.
Yeah, welcome back to Norwell and Alex. The Knights have obviously controlled this game from the start, thanks to the starter Quentin Middleton on defense. He's worked quickly and well. Still no base runners for Heritage through 4. First pitch to Ian Clark is a strike called. Knights will send 6, 7, 8. Clark, Leidig, Kohler to the plate. And actually, it's going to be Tyler Skiles that's going to bat for Leidig. That ball was fouled off the leg of Clark. Middleton now 49, a 14-pitch 4th. Fouled back. Clark stays alive, 0-2. Well, after a really long second inning, the pace of this game has hastened again. 0-2 grounded towards the shortstop hole. Lomo makes the long throw to first to retire Clark 6-3. Nice play in the hole for Lomo and a good throw to Saylor. 1 gone. Here is Tyler Skiles in his first at bat of the day. 1 for 2 yesterday. Bunt single to load the bases. And he will report the substitution. Tyler probably entering to play right in the 5th. No other defensive changes for the Knights, to our knowledge, this juncture. Change is recorded. We're ready for action again. And Luganville delivers the pitch outside for ball 1. Ball grounded weakly towards third. Rodenbeck charging. The throw to first is in time. Nice stretch by Saylor, and he's able to hold for the second out. And Skiles grounds out 5-3. Here is Caleb Kohler, 1 for 2, strikeout and a single.
I think that's Christian Bohada.
Yep, he's going to bat now. Kohler was in the on-deck circle, but late change. And Bohada sees his first plate action of the day. Had a couple hits yesterday as well to complement that pitching performance. All around good day for the lefty junior. First pitch misses inside, not by much. Is smoked towards the second baseman. Hockemeyer fields it on a short hop. A bad throw to first, and it gets away from Saylor. And Bohada will have to return to first. He thought about taking second, but that's going to have to be E4, allowing Bohada to reach.
Yeah, good play. Just
it was.
The throw.
It was a pretty good play, and then the throw was not good at all. Saylor had no chance of picking that one as it's bounced way too far in front of him. Brady grounds routinely to second, and this time a better throw from Hockemeyer to retire Brady for 3. The side is retired. There was one error. The Knights leave 1. We go to the 5th, and the Knights leading 11-0 on the Voice Sports Network.
You care about your community, you shop local, and you enjoy personal interaction. You're doing more than spending your money. You're supporting your neighbors.
Hi, this is Carlos.
And this is Sarah from Bloomin' Boutique in Ossian. We would like to personally invite you to visit our shop, the Bloomin' Boutique, and check out all we have to offer.
At the Bloomin' Boutique, we have daily lunch specials like Taco Tuesdays, Witch Wednesdays, and Aloha Fridays. A large selection of smoothies, frappes, iced lattes, coffees, and teas.
We also carry a large selection of fresh flowers for bouquets and flower arrangements. Our shop is full of handmade, uniquely functional pottery, handmade jewelry, DeBrand's chocolates, and gifts. You don't need to go any further than the Bloomin' Boutique. Grab your latte, lunch, flowers, gifts, and chocolates all in one stop.
Support your local community by visiting Blooming Boutique, located at 106 South Jefferson Street in Ossian. Follow them on Facebook to view their daily lunch specials. Open 7 to 5 Monday through Friday and 9 to 3 on Saturday. The Blooming Boutique.
And welcome back to Norwell. We appreciate all of our sponsors, as without them, this broadcast would not be possible. Justin Hockemeyer will lead it off for Heritage. Here in the 5th, it's still a perfect game for Quentin Middleton. He'll be followed by Blake Reimer and Bobby Lomo. None of these guys made good contact the first time around. Middleton with 49 pitches. We'll see what he can do in the 5th, and this could be the final inning. First pitch misses inside. Popped up into shallow right. Coming on is Skiles, and he makes the grab for the first out of the inning. Here's Blake Reimer, struck out swinging. This is the right fielder. Blake was 3 for 7 coming in, batting .429, but had a really long swing in his first at bat. Just outside, evens it at 1-1. Colin Schwartz has done a good job behind the plate today. Hasn't gotten a ton of work. And that ball is going to be through the hole at short for a base hit. Breaking up both the perfect game and the no-hitter at the same time. And the first base run of the afternoon comes in the top of the 5th with 1 out. And that's why Reimer's batting .429. Second best on the team coming in.
Pinch hitter here, number 7.
That is Nicholas Bosler. And he takes a gander at the first pitch, but misses for strike one. That ball is lifted, and it's caught. Waybright's throw to first is not going to be in time. Back in there was Mike Schumann, who's the courtesy runner. Actually, he's a pinch runner is what it'll be, out there at first. But 2 outs here, and he's 1 out away. There's a called strike. So a soft line out for Bosler. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-2.
Ugly swing.
Whitman was several beats behind that pitch. He is listed on the reserve roster. 0-2. Just outside. Middleton wanted that one.
I think every Knights fan wanted that one. Maybe even some Heritage ones.
Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball in the dirt. And Schwartz will apply the tag, and the Knights win. The final score, Norwell 11, Heritage nothing. We'll return after these words from our sponsors and tally up some final statistics. Thanks for joining us this afternoon on WellsCountyVoice.com. The Knights win today.
The Bowling Center in Bluffton has adult youth double leagues with 1 adult and 1 child per team, or 2 youth may make a team, and a youth league for ages 4 to 19 starting soon. The leagues are 10 weeks long and everyone plays every game. The Bowling Center in Bluffton, located at 1231 South Scott Street. For complete details, visit bowlbluffton.com, and don't forget about Friday Fun from 12 to 6. Only $1 per game and 50-cent shoes at a smoke-free environment. bowlbluffton.com. bowlbluffton.com.
Are you looking for a new dental home, or maybe you've suffered a dental sports-related injury? Contact Dr. Laura Kugelhahn and her caring staff. They can help you with your general and emergency dental needs. Dr. Laura Kugelhahn and her staff provide a wide variety of services such as fillings, crowns, veneers, bridges, bleaching, dentures, athletic mouth guards, and much more. Dr. Kugelhahn's office is located at 1133 North Main Street in Bluffton. Call today at 824-31000 for an appointment with Dr. Laura Kugelhahn.
Dr. Laura Kugelhahn is a provider for Delta Dental and Aetna insurances. She is also accepting Care Credit. Dr. Kugelhahn and her staff will make you feel at home.
Yeah, welcome back to Norwell for the final time this afternoon. In the post-game show, we do have a correction to make for you. Michael Schumann was the man to reach for Heritage. He was the man to bat. He's able to get a single. He had the only hit. Everybody else 0 for 2 or 0 for 1 in the Heritage offense today in a run rule shortened game. Andrew Frank, the starter, he lasts just 2+ innings, throws 73 pitches, allows 11 runs. Only 5 of them were earned. 7 hits, 4 walks, and 2 Ks for the starter. Chase Luganville came on in relief and 2 pretty good innings, 28 pitches, 1 hit, no walks, and 1 strikeout. For Norwell on offense, it was a field day. Trevor Wilson 1 for 2 with a double. Garrett Waybright 0 for 2. Quentin Middleton 1 for 2 and a couple of runs. Levi Long 1 for 3 with a single and an RBI. Colin Shorts 1 for 2 with a single and a pair of RBIs. Ian Clark 0 for 3. Levi Leidig 2 for 2, 2 runs, 2 singles, and 2 RBIs. Caleb Kohler 1 for 2 with a single. Garrison Braggy 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI. Christian Bohanna 0 for 1, and Tyler Skiles 0 for 1, but he reached and scored. The only man to pitch today, Quentin Middleton, and it was a dandy performance. Only 60 pitches on the afternoon, 5 complete. Allowed just 1 hit, just 1 base runner today, no walks, and 6 strikeouts for the senior starter. And Alex really coming through with a big victory, gaining some momentum into tomorrow's matchup with Wawasee and some tough games coming up next week.
Yeah, it was a good game to get the bats working early. Put the 11 spot, let the defense play behind you, and get home early.
Yeah, that's right. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Inning by inning, the Knights come up with 2 in the first and 9 in the second. They only batted 4 times with them being at home. No runs, 1 hit, 3 errors, 1 left for Heritage. 11 runs, 8 hits, no errors, and 4 left for Norwell. Game time this afternoon was 1 hour, 19 minutes. So after that long second inning, we moved really right along. Alex, we really appreciate you joining us this afternoon and providing some former Norwell player insight. It's always appreciated, and it's always good to get a new perspective on the game from your side and the listener's side as well. But we wish you the best, and we wish you that you enjoy the rest of your Easter break and have a blessed Easter.
Thanks, Derek. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Well, it doesn't look like we're going to get to talk to head coach Andy McLean this afternoon. He is tied up in a meeting. So we'll go ahead and wrap it up here on The Voice. The final score one more time, Norwell 11, Heritage nothing. Thanks for joining us this evening. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow. And so on behalf of Alex Howard and the entire WellsCountyVoice.com crew, this is Derek Decker saying so long from Ossian.
We hope you enjoyed this high school sports broadcast on the Voice Sports Network. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
The preceding production is property of Voice Enterprises, and all rights are reserved worldwide. Thank you for listening to this production of Voice Enterprises, taking media in a new direction.